Now, graduates, I know that all of you have incredible stories to tell, including our next speaker. Today, your student speaker, selected unanimously by your student association representatives, is Diana Haynes. Diana is an accomplished pharmaceutical professional and student leader who has served her fellow students as a mentor for both the First Year Experience Program and the Black Male Initiative. She recently completed her bachelor's degree in human relations with honors. It is my great pleasure to welcome Miss Diana Haynes to the podium.
Thank you. Distinguished guests, faculty members, parents, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2024. It is with great honor and humility that I stand before you today as your commencement speaker. My name is Diana Haynes, and I'm graduating today with my Bachelor's of Arts in Human Relations. This moment marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance for us all. As we gather here to celebrate our achievements, I am reminded of the boundless potential that each and every one of you possess. Today is not just about crossing a stage, it is about crossing a threshold into a future filled with endless possibilities. Like many of you, I have daydreamed about this day for a long time, and now it is finally here. Graduates, I encourage you to just take a moment and let the magnitude of this accomplishment sink in. My journey at CUNY-SPS has been nothing short of transformative. I embarked on this journey 2 years ago with trepidation after being away from school for over 10 years. My 25-year career as an aquatic engineer in the high-end swimming pool industry abruptly ended with the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, prompting a career pivot. Even though I had the ambition to return to school, I also recognized it meant I would have to do it while balancing being a wife, mother to 2 children, one with severe special needs, and finding a full-time job. I think you can see why there was trepidation on my part. Juggling my collection of roles undoubtedly presented challenges. However, it was worth the sacrifices and the pain points because it has evolved me into a different person. I have experienced profound academic achievements and social growth. Additionally, I have deepened my connections, expanded my network, forged lifelong relationships, and gained experiences I will cherish forever. I have fond memories of my group projects, often dreaded by many students, but for me, a source of immense connection and camaraderie. I love the group project so much that I still engage in several WhatsApp chats with my HRL classmates. Shout out to Destiny, Serafina, Yamil, and Trishina. A testament to the lasting bonds formed through our shared experiences. When you return to school as an adult learner, you do so with an intentional focus. It becomes the daily grind. At times in the journey, the slightest bump or disappointment can seem exaggerated because you are so focused on a successful outcome. For instance, there were grades I wish were different, and professor comments that made me pause and reflect, sometimes vent a little in my chat group or a lot to my husband or to my sister Kim. But then the growth mindset would kick in. I learned to view each situation as an opportunity to develop myself further. And sure enough, the success would flow. My fellow graduates, as I look out at all of you in this stadium today, I see the living proof of the high caliber education offered by CUNY-SPS. We are the evidence, and we have the receipts to prove it. I have often been asked if an online education is easier, and I always respond, it depends, because there's no one size fits all. What works for me may not work for you. What I know is that it requires discipline, determination, resilience, and maybe it is not for the faint of heart. That's why we need to share our stories at every opportunity given, to proudly proclaim how we persevered in our own capacity, maybe as single parents, working professionals, or juggling multiple jobs, as veterans, people with disabilities, or members of underserved communities. Graduates, regardless of your journeys, one thing remains true: we made it to the finish line. As we embark on the next chapter of our lives, let us not forget our remarkable journey at this esteemed institution, which just celebrated its 20th anniversary. Let us also not forget some of the people who inspired us along the way: family, friends, co-workers. For me, it was my dearest friend, Luana. Her education and career path resonated deeply with me. While I won't share the details of her story in this forum, just know that her life's journey became the final piece of inspiration that helped me realize that I should return to school. As Luana's story has done for me, I charge you today to let your story ignite a spark in others, propelling them toward their own academic aspirations. I am humble and grateful for one last opportunity to share words of wisdom with you. I'm also excited today because my daughter, Kayla, gets to see her mommy stand here today and deliver this speech. In addition to inspiring you, my greatest desire is that this would be a forever reminder to her that nothing is impossible if she will honor God with her life and go after everything she does in life with excellence. For my son, Terrence, who's sitting somewhere up there, who has profound autism, Down syndrome, and developmental challenges, I am thankful for his simple hugs of affection, smiles, and laughter that came at the right moment. And for my husband, Clarence, who has supported me throughout this season, I want to thank you for always pushing me to be the best version of myself. The three of you are a big part of the reason I am standing here. My educational path would not stop at CUNY-SPS. I'm pursuing my Master's of Professional Studies in Industrial Organizational Psychology at the University of Maryland, College Park. I hope to move into change management and project management upon completion in a few months. I'm also using my knowledge of human relations and while working in the pharmaceutical industry. Reflecting on my time here, I would be remiss not to acknowledge the invaluable contributions of the staff and faculty. First, let me start with the Student Affairs team. While their work may not always be visible in the academic realm, it is one of the cornerstones that makes CUNY-SPS renowned for its welcoming and inclusive community. The tireless efforts of student services to combat isolation and foster a sense of belonging in our online community deserves our utmost appreciation and applause. These efforts paved the way for me to serve in leadership roles within the Human Relations and Sociology Club, and as a BMI Urban Male Mentor and first-year orientation mentor. Moreover, I had the privilege of participating in SPS's inaugural field trip in the fall of 2023 to the African American Museum at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. This transformative experience deepened our understanding of African American history and culture while strengthening our bonds as a community. Additionally, I was honored to be a thought leader on various student issues that profoundly impacted our SPS community. This included directly engaging with CUNY Executive Vice Chancellor and University Provost Wendy Henschel during her inaugural campus visit in spring of 2023, a testament to our institution's collaborative spirit and open dialogue. To our esteemed faculty and staff, your efforts have impacted us all. We are immensely grateful for your invaluable contributions while at CUNY-SPS. We could not have accomplished this milestone without you. Thank you. Finally, as I bring this speech to a close, I want to leave you, my fellow graduates, with a thought. Today represents the end of one chapter of your life, but it is not the end of the book. As you go from here, you will find that there are still many goals and dreams within you. However, as you pursue them, be prepared to adapt to the twists and turns that life will bring you. Success very rarely happens in a straight line, and your success most likely wouldn't happen that way either. Ursula Burns, former CEO of Xerox and author of Where You Are Is Not Who You Are, shared a compelling insight in her memoir. She writes, "Don't be afraid to take risks. If you win, you'll be happy. If you lose, you'll be wise." Having been an entrepreneur for so many years, I can attest to the truth of this statement. Your accomplishment today should tell you that you can achieve what you set your mind and heart to do. So I encourage you to keep taking steps toward your goals and dreams. If I'm going to be honest, some of those dreams may seem daunting. Some of those steps may be fearful. And you may even wonder how or if they will ever happen. Whatever you do, don't allow this to discourage you. To quote one of my favorite authors, who happens to be my husband, "You don't need faith for the whole journey. Just be willing to take the first step." Let today be the day you take that next step. I don't know where life's journey will take you. I certainly did not chart the course of my life to turn out this way, but I am thankful it did. So again, congratulations, graduates. Go forth, tell your story, and continue to inspire others to pursue their dreams. Together, we can make a difference. Now stand and give yourself and our class of 2024 a rousing round of applause, because we did it!
Diana, thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. I am so proud to welcome you to our alumni body, and I know that your future will continue to be remarkable. Okay, CUNY-SPS graduates, we will now begin our graduate recognition and stage crossing. Please follow the instructions of our staff as they direct you to the stage.
Bachelor of Arts in Human Relations. Diana Nikita Haynes, summa cum laude. Katarina Baranovich. Melanie Dorsally. Ramanita Alicia Gonzalez.
Here to bring us to your big moment is our interim Senior Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jennifer Sparrow.
Thank you, Lucas. Okay. On behalf of the faculty of the CUNY School of Professional Studies, I offer congratulations to our graduating students today. We've seen firsthand the hard work and dedication you've all shown to get to this moment, and we're so happy and so proud to celebrate with you today. And now, Dean Braverman, will you please join me at the podium? Will the candidates for the awards of master's degrees, bachelor's degrees, advanced certificates, and certificates please rise as you are able? Dean Braverman, the faculty of the CUNY School of Professional Studies declare without condition or reservation that these students have fulfilled the requirements for their respective degrees and certificates.
Thank you, Dr. Sparrow. Now, by the virtue of the authority vested by law in the Board of Trustees of the City University of New York, I confer upon each of you the degrees and certificates for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereunto, and offer my sincerest congratulations. Graduates, now please move your tassels from the right side to the left side to signify graduation. It's my honor and privilege to present the CUNY School of Professional Studies graduating class of 2024. Congratulations, everyone.
CUNY-SPS alumni, family, and friends, please be seated. Graduates, as you move forward in your life's journey, there will always be places that you remember. We hope that you will often think about your time at CUNY-SPS as being special and transformative. We will conclude today's ceremony with our recessional, led by the stage party. In order to do so quickly and safely, graduates, alumni, please remain in your seating section until you are directed by our staff to exit. And once again, congratulations to the class of 2024.